Hey everyone, and welcome. It's Carol J. Dunlop, your online WOW strategist, six-time, right? Does that work? Six-time best-selling author. How are you doing today? I hope everything is going well with you. Please excuse my messy desk back here. I have just been working hard right up until the time that we're going live. So let's get a few housekeeping things out of the way. This is the first training for CSI Live Training Fridays. So if you are new to the channel or if you didn't hear about it before, every Friday, 1 p.m. Eastern, I will be doing a training on how you can create your own WOW website. And you might say, what is a WOW website, Carol? Well, a WOW website is a website that answers all the person's questions once they land on the site. They know instantly and immediately that they are in the exact right place that they need to be because they found their answers. And then they keep going. They keep going on your website. They figure out what you're about. They get on your list. I can't get my stuff out of the way. They get on your list and they become a raving fan. So that's what a WOW website is. It just answers all the questions, make the person feel at home, feel like they found their person, their thing, they are ready. And that's what I'm going to teach you how to do every Friday at 1 p.m. So in our first 2 Fridays, today and next week, we're going to be talking about how to build an effective sales funnel. And really, it's about creating a profitable sales funnel, because if it's effective, it's profitable. If it's profitable, that means it's selling and you're making money. So I'm going to show you how to do it. In part 1, we're going to get to the prep part of it. I like to do my stuff in 3 parts: prep, produce, and premiere. Prep, produce, premiere. So the prep is getting everything together. The production is actually putting the stuff together, the hands-on, and then the premiere is just really doing the thing, launching it. So without any further ado, let's get going. If you have any questions, please put your questions in the comment area and I will get to the comments afterwards. If I try to do it during, then I will get off track and we'll be here forever. And no one wants to do that, right? And then I want to let you know that every Friday, I will have a freebie for you. Most of it's going to be the same. The WOW website planner. It's totally free. You will see it on the link in this next slide. So without any further ado, let's get going. Let me get to my other part. There we go. And make sure we are, there we go. Okay, I think this is right. Let me move this over. Now let me know in the comments at any time if for some reason you can't see this thing. So here we go. Building an effective funnel. How do we do it? What is it comprised of? You'll see the link in the bottom. Get your free WOW website planner at csicorporation.com/planner. You can go ahead and download that thing and get started on your website. It gives you everything you need to know. So first of all, I want you to know about a sales funnel, an effective sales funnel. You need to think of your sales funnel as a carefully crafted roadmap. It's the place that you use to tell people, go here, do this, download, do whatever you want. So do whatever you want to get them to do what you need them to do, because you're in control. This is your roadmap for success, and you have to build it the right way. And that's what we're going to talk about today. So we're going to talk, there's 5 stages altogether. We're going to cover the first 2 stages today, and then we're going to do the last 3 stages next week. And then the week after that, we're going to have the hands-on how to do this exactamente, how to get going. Well, I'm going to take this logo off of here at the top because it is, there we go. It's just where it doesn't need to be. I don't need to see the logo 20,000 times, right? I didn't think you would say that either. Okay, so let's get started on this thing. All right, so we're talking about using creating your sales funnel is a roadmap. It's a roadmap to tell people exactly what they need to do. So imagine a funnel, the kind like you use in your kitchen, where you're gonna funnel. I don't know if I want to use the kitchen thing, but this looks like a funnel. You can look at it, just turn it on its head, turn it on its tail. The customer's at the bottom. People come in, you get them from all different areas, no matter what you're doing. I'll show you how you can get people inside of your funnel, but you think of it like this. Like, get my hands right if I can see it. All right, this is the funnel. There we go. Now I got it. This is the funnel. So the people drop in from the stuff that you're doing, social media, email marketing, whatever you're doing to build awareness to you, about you. They come in, you nurture them, and then they come out the bottom. They come out the bottom as a client, a client or a customer. That is our ultimate goal, right? This is what we're shooting for. That is the meaning of a profitable funnel. Get people to go through the thing, come out the bottom as you're nurturing them, and then they're a client. So now we're going to talk about the stages of the funnel, because you have to understand this part before you continue, or you just won't understand. I mean, it looks like a funnel. It starts out big, it gets smaller because people are going to drop off. They're going to realize somewhere in here that you're not for them. They're not for you. They don't want any more to do with you. It's not like they don't like you or anything, but they just like, okay, I don't need you, so I'm going to go on about my business. So you are effectively trying to get your unique, perfect client to get in this funnel, to go in the top, go through your stages, and then come out the bottom as a client. But as is in anything, it's all about the numbers. If you want to get, let's say, 3 clients, you're going to have to connect with or be shown to at least 100 people. I know that sounds crazy, right? I got to be shown to 100 people so I can get 3 clients. Yeah, because the first thing you do, you're out there pushing stuff out, social media, email marketing, ads, video, all that stuff. Maybe 100 people see it, but only probably 50 people will say, hey, I'm going to watch this thing. I'm going to click into it. I'm going to see what they're saying. And then other people that watch, and the ones that do whatever you tell them, click this link, download this or whatever, it's probably going to be about 25 or so. And then of that 25, your email marketing and all that goes into play, and then you're going to walk away with about 3 clients. So that's not the exact number, but it's just about, how they say 20% of the people do 80% of the work. It is true across the board in anything. All right, so this is a funnel we're working with, and the first stage is stage 1, and that is attracting prospects. This is your awareness stage. So this is when people become aware of you, what you're doing, what you're talking about, what you're teaching about, your personality, how you are. They will encounter you. Maybe it's live, maybe it's virtual, and maybe it's through an introduction, maybe it's through a referral, but this is how they come into your sphere of influence. The next stage is engaging and nurturing. So now you got these people inside your funnel. You've attracted a lot of people. Now you have to engage with them and nurture them. And this is where your email marketing comes into play, because, whoops, I thought I was showing you, sorry. So engaging and nurturing, and this is where your email marketing comes into play. So engaging and nurturing is you're connecting with them, you're talking to them, you're helping them solve a problem that they have, and you're doing what they want to see you do to solve the problem that they think that you can help them solve. So you're going to really solidify that they made the right decision, right? You're telling them, yeah, you made the right decision. I'm so glad you're here because I can help you with this. I can help you with that. And you're going to be talking to them. So as these prospects progress down the funnel, they get more involved. There we go. They get more involved and interested in what you have to offer. They move from the awareness stage to the interest stage while you're nurturing them. You've successfully grabbed their attention and ignited their curiosity. They're seeking more information and exploring what makes your product or service so special. This is why you engage with them, meaning this is why you send emails to them. You also let them know about your social media. Hey, I'm on social media over here. Hey, I'm doing videos this day. Hey, I'm doing this. And you want them to become involved, because the more they see you and the more they interact with you, the more chances you have of them actually buying from you. All right, the next stage is converting these leads into clients. This is really known as the decision stage. This is where prospects are teetering on the edge, contemplating whether to take the plunge and become a client or say goodbye and move on. And this involves them interacting with your content that you're putting out there. Maybe you had a discovery call with them. Maybe they got a freebie from you, some lead magnet or something that's going to help them. And now they're saying, can I dive deeper with this person, more into this person's business? Or can they help me? If they can't help me, what is it? What is a part that they can help me with? What they're going to do? They're asking themselves all these questions. And guess what? You are giving them the answers. You're giving them the answers through your emails. You're giving them the answers through your social media posts, because you've invited them, hey, come follow me on Twitter or Facebook or Pinterest, wherever it is, and you're giving them more information. So it's just kind of solidifying that you are the one that they need to connect with, they need to work with, that you can solve their problem. Hope that makes sense. All right, so the next stage is, now they've thought about converting, now they are a client. So this is the action stage. This is where the magic happens. Your prospect whips out their credit card, sign on the dotted line, and transform into paying clients, right? Now, since they're paying clients, you got to retain them and upsell them, because the thing is, no one stays at the same level forever. It's just not possible. None of us, last year, this time you were whatever age you were, and now this year, you're a whole year older. So you've grown, you've changed, you've done different things, and you know for yourself that nothing ever stays good all the time or bad all the time. You don't ever stay at the same level. So you got to be ready for your people. When they come in with you, they have one problem that you're helping them with, right? And now, since they've gotten to know you, they're like, oh, this person can help me with this other thing, or maybe this other thing, because I am a website designer and a website marketer, right? And I teach my clients, I create the websites for them, because most of them don't want to do it anyway. Y'all know out there, raise your hand. You don't want to do the website yourself. So you hire someone like me, a website design service provider or a VA, and you say, hey, create this website for me. But then you got to show them how they get to make yourself more valuable. You show them how they can get clients to that website. Because if you're just a website designer, people are going to come to you and they're going to say, design my website for me. And you're like, okay, cool. And they're like, this is beautiful. And this is awesome. Bye. Now what? If they're not getting any customers to the website who are actually paying them, they're going to think, man, it was a waste of money to do this website. I'm not getting anything out of it at all. And you don't want people to think that. So that's how we started doing marketing, because all the most beautiful, awesomest websites in the world don't matter if you don't get anybody to it. And if nobody hires you or buys from you, or they're not opening up that virtual wallet in some type of form, fashion, or whatever. So whatever it is that you do, when they enter your business by whatever they bought, they're going to need something else. They don't just need one thing. Just think about all the big brands out there. You may come into like a pet store, for instance. I don't even have a pet. I don't even want a pet, but I have had pets before. You go into a pet store and maybe you just got a new pet. So what is it that you need? You need classes on how to train this pet not to pee all over the place, right? And so you do that. And then you go, what else can I do with this cute little pet that I love who's not peeing on everything right now? Let me get some toys for him. So you go back to the store or online and you get some toys. Then you come back and And then you're thinking like, I wonder if they have the right food for my pet. So you go back to the store, you get the food. You know what I'm saying? So you're moving up the ladder as you go along. So you have to be ready for that. You have to be ready as a coach or a VA for your people to next level, to help them next level. They might not even know what it is that they want, but they know that they need something, and you're the one who's going to help them. So now we're in that retaining these people that we just got, and we're into upselling them to more stuff. Now, as a coach, you know what I'm talking about. They come in on a lead magnet that's free. They may pay $17, between $17 and $97 for this tripwire that you set up that we're going to talk about inside the funnel. And now they've maybe purchased a $200 or $300 thing from you. And what else? You can't just leave them hanging out there, right? You got to help them along. That's how you're going to have clients and customers that last you for like 20 years or so. We've done that very thing. We have clients who have had more than one website designed by us. They come back for every website they need. They even refer us to other people. So that's what you want. And then in the final stage of the sales funnel, it's like a wash, rinse, repeat. So basically you are redoing everything you did, and you can use this funnel when I show you how to create this funnel. You can use this funnel on anything that you want, any product, any service. You can use it over and over again. You can tweak it, but I wouldn't do anything until you just get it, not perfected. I don't want to say that word perfected, but get it enough so that it is bringing people through it. People are coming through it, maybe, hundreds at a time or tens at a time, or even 2 people at a time. And somebody on that other end is coming out as a client. So that's a success. If you can get one client, it's a success. And now you need to go back and tweak those different stages to see how can I get more people to come to this and turn into more clients, right? All right, now keep in mind that not all the prospects will make it through the entire funnel, as I said before. Some might drop out along the way, and they may lose interest. They may figure out, hey, you're not really the person or coach or provider that I really, really want. I started out thinking, yeah, you're the one, but maybe you're not. And that's okay, because you're not for everybody. Not even everybody in the world has read the Bible. So, it's not going to be a slam dunk on everything. The beauty of a well-crafted sales funnel lies in its ability to sift out the most engaged and qualified leads, leaving you with a pool of eager clients who are ready to embark on a long and fruitful relationship with your business. That's why I say you have to think of this funnel as a roadmap to show people, this is what you're going to get when you work with me. This is how I'm going to do this. This is what's going to happen. So you give them the roadmap to success, whatever they're trying to do. Okay. So now let's break this down a little bit more, break the funnel stages down, and go into depth a little bit more about what it takes to attract prospects. Okay. All right. So first thing, content marketing. This is where you unleash your creativity and provide value to your target audience through engaging blog posts, videos, maybe your podcast, or whatever medium that you like. You show off your expertise, you answer burning questions, and you leave your audience craving more. So maybe you got a YouTube channel and you're going to really dive into, because I think that YouTube is the best medium or platform that you can be on to showcase what you can do, how you can help people, all of that. I really am liking YouTube more and more all the time. And I've been on YouTube a long time. I just haven't done YouTube. You know what I'm saying? But that has all changed. I am now doing YouTube, really becoming a content creator. And my goal in doing this is to help you to create your own wow website, because we charge starting at $5,000 for our sites. So if you don't want to pay $5,000, you can pay a fraction of that by doing it yourself. That is to say that if you have the wherewithal to do it, because some people don't even want to be in that lane. I don't want to do no website. And if you don't, that's all right, because we're here to help you with that. All right, so your next thing is social media. This is your chance to shine. Identify the platforms where your ideal clients reside and create a compelling social media strategy. Craft attention-grabbing posts, engage with your audience, and build a community around your brand. Social media is like a megaphone that amplifies your message, attracting prospects like moths to a flame. Now, I love social media. I've gotten most of my clients from, a lot of my clients from social media referrals. And I think social media is kind of funky, and the people who are on social media, if they're following you and stuff, they're fickle, right? I'm fickle. I'll follow you today and I'll unfollow you tomorrow. And I know you do the same as well, right? You follow people, you like them, but then you're like, I'm done. Not so much with subscribers, unless when a subscriber comes onto your list, it takes a lot to get them off. You just don't do the right content or whatever, but social media can help you find your peeps when you need them. All right. So next, after that, is SEO, search engine optimization. This is the art of climbing up the search result rankings and making sure your website gets discovered by potential clients. Research relevant keywords, optimize your website structure and content, and watch as your visibility skyrockets. When you do this right, SEO can transform your business into a shining star on the search engine stage. And search engine optimization means that you are really looking at every single page of your website, every single blog post that you put out, and you are optimizing it for search. And who search? The people who you want to work with. You're optimizing it for them. What are the words that those people that you want to work with you are putting into the browser to search for stuff? What are the exact words that they're using? Whatever those words are the keywords that you need to be using for your business so that they can find you, right? So after SEO comes paid advertising. Now, for me, I haven't done a lot of paid advertising. I've done some, but I'm not the one to kind of delve into stuff if I don't understand it. I understand Facebook ads a little bit more, Google ads, Pinterest ads. I understand the concept of it. I just have not had to invest some money in the ads. But you got to get out there somewhere. You got to, put something out there so people can see you, right? If you're not paying for ads, you can do these other 3 things. I got one more thing that I'm going to talk about in a second, but you can do these other 3 things: content marketing, social media, SEO. That is free. Paid ads, like I said, they're paid. So if you want to mess up a lot of money, just go throw in some ads out there and see what happens. That is not the way to do it. You need to research it. Just like anything else, when you started your business, who are you talking to? What is it that they want? You need to do the same thing with paid ads, and you will get the most bang for your buck from doing that. All right, the final way to attract prospects is through landing pages. Landing pages are not your website. Landing pages and websites, 2 different things. Website is everything that's about your business, what you're about, your about page, your services, all this stuff. Landing pages talks about one thing. It doesn't have any headers on it, doesn't have any footers. It just talks about one thing. For instance, when I was telling you about this, do I have a landing page? I don't have a landing page for this training specifically, but anytime I do a training, which is why I started doing live trainings on YouTube, because every time I do it, I get subscribers, I get more views, I'm building my channel. So I'm like, why don't I just get into this thing? So that's what I did. So the last live training that I did, the Blogging for Profit, I had a complete landing page. It only talked about this Blogging for Profit masterclass that I'm doing. This is why you need to be a part of it. These are the results you're going to get if you attend this masterclass, and it was free. I love to do free masterclasses. I do paid ones sometimes, but the landing page is the thing to sell people on a part of what you're doing. Not the whole thing, just a part. One concept. That's all you're talking about. Do not say, okay, they can buy this, but if you don't buy this, you can buy this, or you can go there. They're just going to be confused. A confused mind does nothing but bounce off your page. One concept. So if you're trying to get people to get on your list, to get into your funnel, because they are now aware of you, they now know that you exist, and they click on that landing page so that they can get into your sphere, right? Your sphere of influence, then you got to tell them, why is this important? What is it going to do for you? What are the results that you're going to have after this? And that's all your landing page is consisted of. And the very most important thing is your CTA, your call to action. And the call to action is to save your seat, buy this thing, get in on this, go to this event, just one thing, not 2 or 3 or 4, just one thing. And that's why landing pages are so awesome. And don't forget to download your free WOW website planner. Look at the link at the bottom of the screen. Go there, download your planner. It'll tell you all the information you need to get your WOW website rocking very fast. All right, so now we're going into stage 2. We've attracted people, we've attracted prospects who might be interested in us. And that's how prospects are. There are people who might be interested in what we're doing. They might want to work with us. So we're gonna let them see, right? So this is where you're engaging and nurturing those people who actually to your lead magnet. Because in setting up this funnel, this profitable funnel, you're going to have an awareness piece, something that's letting them know that you're out there. We're going to say it's a landing page. Maybe you got a masterclass that you're doing. Now they've opted in. What happens next? Well, now is where you're going to nurture them. You're going to nurture these leads because now you have curious prospects inside your sales funnel. It's time to engage and nurture those leads with the right offers and info. You'll wind up transforming those leads from mere spectators into raving fans who can't resist your charm. So let's go on with that. Lead generation. To kick things off, you need to generate valuable leads that will fuel your funnel's fire. Now, we don't just want anybody to come into our sphere, our prospect. I mean, we're really trying to get to the people who are really going to work with us. That's the people that we're looking for. And then when those people say yes to getting that freebie, signing up for that class or whatever we're doing, they can't resist the stuff. Maybe you're giving them ebooks or cheat sheets or exclusive access to some kind of content that is awesome in exchange for them providing their information. You know, this is a fair trade. They're getting something, you're getting something. So now you got a lead. They got the information. They got some information that they want. The next one is gated content. Now that you have your prospects' attention, it's time to deliver a captivating content experience. Gated content refers to premium content accessible only after your leads provide their contact details. This could be in the form of in-depth guides, webinars, or masterclasses, video series, or something like a summit. By tantalizing them with valuable gated content, you continue to build trust and demonstrate your expertise, leaving them hungry for more. Now, this email marketing, I'm going to talk a little bit more about that a little bit later in this session, and I'm going to show you some actual emails that you can do. But email marketing is, I guess you could say, it's the foundation of your business, because if you don't have a list to talk to, you're not in business. If you don't have an audience, who are you talking to? And if you don't have people on the email list, how can you connect with them on a regular basis? You have to do it regularly, once a week, twice a month. That's the least you can do, but at least once a week. Because if you don't do that, just remember that other people that are your competitors are connecting with them, contacting them, and imploring them to work with them, with those competitors. So if you're not in the game, you're just kind of lost. I just must say. And we don't want to be there. Email marketing remains tried and true. A tried and true method for engaging and nurturing leads. You need to craft personalized, attention-grabbing emails that deliver value, share insights, and guide your leads through the stages of the funnel. Because in every stage of the funnel, there are emails in there somewhere that's guiding them to the next section. You can use marketing automation tools like ActiveCampaign, that's what I use, to send timely and relevant messages, building a strong rapport with your audience and keeping your brand top of mind, because that's really what email marketing does. It keeps your brand top of mind. So drip campaigns, these are a series of automated sequenced emails designed to nurture your leads over time. With careful planning and strategizing, you can create a journey for your leads to gradually delivering valuable content, addressing their pain points, and subtly nudging them closer to making a purchase decision. So interaction. The emails help you to interact with the people, right? Because you're not alone on this island all by yourself, and they're not alone on an island all by themselves, meaning you have competitors who are consistently trying to get the people that you have over to their side. And the people that you have in your funnel are in other people's funnels and trying to decide, who do I go with? So you got to keep active while it's not they're just in the funnel and then they go through and they come out a client. Because if you don't interact with them in some type of way, they're going to go in the funnel, drop out, and you'll never see them again. So interaction, you got to, invite them to your social media platforms, keep emailing them, show them some videos, show them how you would treat them if they're your client. And that will help you a lot. I promise you, because that's what I do. And I always try to make sure that I'm top of mind with my people. I'm ready to go. I'm up on the latest stuff about web designs and all that. All right. So here, I promised you that we're going to have some emails, and here is some emails for you. I wouldn't really copy these, but think about the part that's in red. That is what you're trying to do. That's the overall concept of what these emails are trying to establish. They're known as the soap opera sequence, and this was created by Russell Brunson of ClickFunnels fame. And basically what it does, it just first of all, if you think about what a soap opera is, and I know, As the World Turns, Guiding Light, I used to do all those, Young and the Restless, those are my things. I used to watch them every single day. Love soap operas. But soap opera, the reason I don't watch them anymore, and the reason I don't watch these drama nighttime soaps thing, is a continual thing of something always happening. Somebody done had a baby by somebody else. Some other person is in an affair with a best friend's husband. Somebody has killed somebody and they don't want anybody else to know. And then they always end it at the very end with that dun dun dun. And they're like up in your face, like, oh my God, what is going on? So if you're a fan of those, it's a storyline. It's really just a storyline. This is happening in the background. This over here is happening. Will these two things meet? It's like keeping people on the edge of their seats. And so this is your opportunity to do the exact same thing. So first is the introduction. You're introducing them to the roadmap that you're going to take them on. So even when they first come into the funnel, in the very, very top of the funnel, and they get this email saying, hey, welcome, you're in the summit, or welcome, you're now registered for this masterclass, or here's the thing that you just asked to download. So an example, welcome aboard. I'm thrilled to have you join our community of trailblazers. In this email, let me take a moment to introduce myself and share a captivating story that will set the stage for an exciting journey ahead. Now, it sounds kind of hokey, and you don't have to use this exact language. Just be you. Just welcome people. Let them know what they're in for, especially if they're just now getting on your list. You want to let them know, hey, thanks for getting on my list. I email out once a week, and I like to keep you up to date with what's going on in the web design world. I really can't remember what my onboarding sequence is because I don't just have one thing. One automation. You can call this a soap opera sequence. You can call this a part of the funnel emails. Yes, definitely. Or you can call it an automation. So I have several different automations. It depends where someone comes in. If they're trying to get on a summit, if they're taking advantage of a summit, if they want to hear about my podcast, if they want this freebie, this cheat sheet, or whatever, I have this introductory email that I send out to them that is similar. It's really just an introduction. It's going to tell them whatever it is that they just signed on to, whatever it is that they're doing, and how glad I am that they're here. And, we're going to do this, this, and this. So that's number one. All right. The second one is We're starting the soap opera part, the backstory, your origin, how I discovered the path to success. Now, this is all just suggested stuff. Do not copy these word for word or whatever, because it needs to be relevant to whatever you're doing. So example in this one, it says, in today's email, I want to share a personal story with you, a tale of struggles, setbacks, and ultimately triumph. It's a story of how I stumbled upon the secrets to success and the impact it has had on my life. Get ready to be inspired. Doesn't that sound inviting? Doesn't that sound like, wow, I wonder what they're talking about? How can I get involved with this person? What are they doing? What is going on? Oh my God. You want them to think that, right? You want them to think that. You want them to be all in, and you want to keep that story going. Now, the email sequence is only 5 emails. You can do, I wouldn't do less than 3, but you can do, I had one coach that did like 26, and each was a story in there, and they weren't boring at all. So it depends on what you want to do. You know, how big is the thing that you're trying to get people to buy or to opt into or to do? And that's going to determine how many emails you're going to have and what you're going to talk about in each of the emails. All right, so now we got to set up, and now the conflict. Dun, dun, dun. Here's the dun, dun, dun part, right? The battle begins, overcoming the odds. So here's an example. In our last email, I shared the triumphs, but every hero's journey has its fair share of challenges. Today, I'll unveil the obstacles I faced and the pivotal moment that changed everything. Get ready for some adrenaline pumping twists and turns. Boy, we are getting into it now. This sounds exciting, and I know it's not leading to anything. This sounds awesome, right? I'm ready for this. I'm ready to dive in. I'm ready to hear about these obstacles you faced. I'm ready to see about the pivotal moment that changed everything. Why is that? Because we love a good story. Don't you love a good story? A beginning, middle, and an end. But it's not just beginning, middle, and end. It's a beginning, highs and lows turned around. You know, you want to see or make your person feel like, oh my God, what's going to happen next? What do they do? Oh, how'd they get over this? I can't believe that. Oh my God, stop that junk. You know, you want to get them really reactive in that. And I know I've been told several times that people love my emails because I tell a story in each one of them, and I relate the story back to me and what I've done. And I only tell people the truth. I'm not lying about anything that I've done or any kind of thing that I could have overcome and didn't. You know, I like to share my stories, my story of overcoming the pivotal moments, why I decided to do whatever. And I have a thing for you. Now, I know you're on more than one email list, right? Raise your hand if you're on more than one email list. People are emailing you, coaches, VAs, service providers, all these people, because you've opted into some things. I know you've downloaded some stuff off the internet, right? Yep, raise your hand. I know you have, because I have too. And you probably are getting a lot of emails that you have opted in for. And you know that these people are prepping you, building you up. They're going to come across with something that they want you to buy, and you're actually going to buy some of that stuff. So what I want you to do now is think of you're in that driving seat. I see the Checkers. We have this restaurant. I don't know if y'all have it or not. Depends on where you are. Checkers, a burger restaurant. And they got this new commercial now that says you're in the driver's seat. Order your Checkers, blah, 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 whatever the burger thing is. And it just makes you think, oh, I want to go to Checkers and get me a burger. That looks so awesome. It's jumping around and stuff and singing. Is that burger gonna make me do that? So that's what you want. That's what I talk about when I say in edutainment. You got to educate people and entertain them at the same time, because we are, all of us who are trying to create wow websites and get clients, are fighting with all the other stuff that's out there that's taking everybody's attention away. Like right now in the ATL at this moment, this is August, and Beyonce is coming to Atlanta. I am not going to see her. I mean, you know, I don't have tickets. I wasn't planning on getting tickets, but she is coming here, taking over ATL, and everybody is abuzz about this whole thing. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that is happening. I want everything to go well, have a great time, so she can keep coming back, because you know what happens? It puts a spotlight on Atlanta, and more people are thinking about Atlanta. And if you can put yourself into that thing, Newsjack, as it would. I know I'm talking about something else right now, but Newsjack and putting yourself in there, you're going to get more attention. So that's a way to get more attention. All right, now let's move on to the next one. Number 4. All right, this is the turning point email. And I say you can stretch these things out, but the turning point email is unveiling the game-changing solution. And it goes on to say, remember the struggles we discussed? Well, I've discovered a revolutionary solution that changed everything for me. In this email, I'll reveal the exact steps I took and the remarkable transformation that followed. Brace yourself for a mind-blowing revelation. As I said, these things just get better and better. It's like, wow, I can't wait to see what the mind-blowing revelation was. What are they doing? What was the turning point? Because we all love a good story and we want to get involved in it. All right, and finally, number 5, this is unlocking, this is the resolution. So let me go back up. So you've introduced yourself and your business, told them what to expect. You've given them a backstory, your origin story. If you think about the heroes, Marvel, Superman, Ant-Man, and all of them, they all have an origin story. What's your origin story? How did you come to be where, how did you come to be where you are right now, right? So, and then number 3, the battle begins, overcoming the odds, the conflict. You're explaining the conflict, what was happening, what was going on, what was your mindset like? And then number 4, what was the turning point? What got you to go left instead of right, straight instead of sitting down, to keep going? I am watching right now, and I love reality stuff. I'm watching The Secrets of Miss America. My mom, my sister, and I, all the time we were growing up, we used to always watch the Miss America show, contest, or whatever you call it. So these things with this secrets, oh my God, I'm like, oh. I just love it. I love it. It is just so awesome. So I'm up to, I think, episode number 4 or something. Anyway, it was talking about how Black women were not even wanted. Rule number 7. The winner of the Miss America will be of the white race. Did you know that? I didn't know that till I watched that thing. And a lot of the Miss Americas didn't know that either, because it, was kept inside, and the people who were running the shows knew the thing. So anyway, they were talking to, a couple of the women who actually did, because there have been several Black Miss Americas. And one of them was saying she had tried for 3 times. This was her 4th time. And she was like, when she got first runner up and she didn't win, that next year when she went back, she was like, I don't even care. I don't even care anymore. I just did my best. And she actually won, right? She won. What was that turning point? Her struggles. Remember the struggles that we were talking about before? If you put her in this whole thing, she was doing all she could. She was the best at what she did. She knew she should have won. She didn't. And then at this time, she discovered a revolutionary solution that changed everything for her. Oh, I don't know exactly what that was, but it changed it and she won. All right. And then finally, the resolution. Congratulations, my friend. You've made it to the final email of this captivating series. I've shared my story, the obstacles I overcame, and the life-changing solution I discovered. Now it's time for you to embark on your own journey to success. Together, let's unlock your full potential and create a future of abundance. You see that together, let's unlock your full potential thing? That is a call. That is leading people up to the call to action. So if you're saying together we'll unlock your full potential, then you got to follow up with a CTA, a call to action that says, click this information, get started with this, download this, get access now, whatever it is. This is your setup. Together, let's unlock your full potential and create a future of abundance. Right there, right after that sentence is when you need to put in there what you're trying to get them to buy, download, see, whatever. And then it goes on to say, remember, this is just the beginning. Stay tuned for more valuable insights, tips, and resources as we continue this adventure together to your epic success. Now, if you missed this thing where you could just copy all these emails, but you got to add more to them. All of them, you got to add more to them. You can't just put that out there. And you got to remember, put that CTA in there. Actually, that call to action goes in probably the 4th and the 5th one. If not, the first one is downloading or accessing whatever they got. And then the 2nd and the 3rd one is kind of getting them introduced. You don't really have to put a call to action or a CTA in there. You kind of, buttering them up, for lack of a better word. And the reason I don't like saying that is because Buttering them up for what? Are you going to do something crazy? No, you're leading them to their journey of success, right? This is all good stuff. Don't read anything crazy into it. All right. All right. Now that you've got them on the hook, they've seen what you've done, they're all in, right? Remember that it's all about communication. From the beginning, I've been saying that, excuse me, from the beginning, I've been saying that you're going to have to email. Emails are a part of this because how else are you going to reach the people? So it's all about the communication. And this is how you, because if you're saying, hey, I don't know how to write an email, I just write, click this link, visit this page, thank you for something. That's not enough. That is not enough. Just think about this. If you want somebody to really do something for you, you're trying to talk them into something, you're just not going to go up and ask them, hey, will you do this thing for me? And just turn around and walk off, will you? You're going to sit there and explain to them, this is why I need you to do it. This is how I need you to do it. This is what's going to happen when you do it. So think of that. It's kind of the same way when you're doing this with the emails. So you got to have the right communication. You got to know the words to say. And how do you find those words? You do something like Grammarly. Now I'm going to show you a whole list of things that you can do to find out what you need to find out. And it's really cool, right? I don't know if it'll let me link. I got a link I want to show you. Let me, while we're doing this, I wanted to hold up a second. Oh, I want to see if I can pull this up. I don't know if I can pull this up or not, but maybe I won't because it'd be too much. Grammarly is an app. It's free. It has a paid version. You can sign up for it. And then anytime you're doing something online, whether you're writing an email in your email program or you're on a website, you're in Gmail or whatever, it's going to, I think there's a Chrome extension you can use where it's going to say, hey, don't use this sentence, use that sentence, talk like this, talk like that. But it will definitely help you as far as sentence structure, spelling, and correct grammar. It's going to help you with that. The other one is the Hemingway app. And you can just Google these, Grammarly, Hemingway app. So the Hemingway app does the same thing. It actually rewrites stuff for you. It was AI before AI was called AI, basically. And it will help you write coherently, because the thing is, what happens is when we're writing for marketing, and you're writing for like a school paper, two totally different things. Marketing, this one, right? Marketing, you can kind of, I don't know, break up sentences, because you want your sentences to be short. You want to get the point across quickly. And then we're not going to turn that into our English teacher and say, hey, critique this, because they're going to say, oh my God, what are you writing? I mean, you're not telling any fibs or anything like that, but you're really getting to the point. Marketing copy is totally different from just regular, hey, how you doing? Or you sending somebody an email, a friend or something like that. It's just totally different. I just wanted to say that. All right, the other thing is ChatGPT, of course. Now, I use ChatGPT as a framework when I need help. I mean, I write really, really well anyway. I've always been told that, and I love writing. So I know I'm claiming my awesomeness. I do write really, really well. So ChatGPT, especially if you're struggling with writing, write whatever it is you want. Get a couple paragraphs, take it, copy it, paste it into ChatGPT, and tell it to rewrite this paragraph for something. You can tell them your keyword, who your audience is, and it will rewrite it doing that. So I love ChatGPT for that. It's awesome. All right. Did you know that you can now use Gmail? Gmail has AI. And if you don't know, log on to your Gmail email account. And I think in the bottom or something, I don't know how I got it set up, but it just said, hey, you want to do AI? We can now do AI, and you can click that. I have not used it yet, so I don't know how good it is, but I know it does it. And hey, since Google has Bard or whatever it is, that's not Google. That's not Google. That's Microsoft. Sorry, Google. Don't hurt me. But you can use it to help you write well. And let's see. Canva. Let's see this. Can I click on this? No. I thought I could click on the links, but I've got a link there. So it's just, if you have a Canva account, you're awesome. Let me tell you that. But Canva has Magic Write. You can put the gist of what you want to write about when you go to Magic Write, and you can just go Canva Magic Write, search for it in Google. It will come up and it will tell you, okay, what do you want to write about? It'll write the whole thing for you. Now, these things are not human. They are machines. They've been fed a lot of data. I mean, tons and tons of data. And a computer can compute much faster than a human can compute. So it looks like they're human. It acts like they're human. They can answer questions, but they can only answer questions based on the information they've already got. They're not human. They're not even, what is sentient? Like they have feelings or not. They're not. They are machines. Machines who can think really well, really fast, and they're not really thinking. They're just computing and coming up with algorithms, information. Now, I am not the expert on AI and how AI works and all of that. I'm just telling you my thing, what I think, what I've read about, all of that. And the one thing I do know, and I totally agree with this, AI is not going to replace humans. Our creativity, our stupidity, our things we think about, it ain't going to replace us. But AI will replace humans who are not embracing AI. So if you are out there, you're a coach, you're a VA, you're a service provider, and you're like, oh, I don't want to use ChatGPT and that AI stuff, you are going to be left behind in the back. I'm just telling you, you've got to embrace it, at least learn about it. ChatGPT is the easiest thing that you could do right now, but there are so many others that I was using Otter.ai, hence it's an AI. And Otter, what it does is when you have a Zoom meeting, you can set that up in Otter, and when the Zoom meeting starts, it will start transcribing it and will send you the notes afterwards, right? I've been using that for about 5 years. I think about 5 years, somewhere along in there, maybe between 3 and 5 years. That was before AI was even thought about it. Just Otter.ai. I was like, oh, this is so cool, and it's very good. I'm sure it's gotten better now with capturing the right words, the sentence breaks, who's speaking, all of that good stuff. So you've been using AI and you didn't even think about it. If you do use Waze or any of those maps or GPS, all that stuff is AI, all of it. So embrace it, use it, be cautious of it. Whatever your thoughts are your thoughts. But my thoughts are, I'm going to use it. And then plus, I think we may not see anything from maybe another 100 years or so. I ain't gonna be here. I don't think anyway, unless I'm blessed to live over 100 years. Who knows? All right. So I got to bring this up because I want to see this. Okay, there we go. I did find what I want. Is this it? No. Yes. No, I don't think that's it. Let me see. I am looking for something that I brought up earlier. Yeah, I think this is it. All right, so here is a blog, because the final one, hold on a second. The final one is, it's a Smashing Magazine article. Okay, so I didn't bring up the right one. Let me look at this. Smashing, it should come up. Yes, here it is. Okay, let me stop this share, and I'm going to share. Hold up, I'm going to share something. I'm going to share this article. 50 resources. I think this is it. Yep, that's it. 50 resources that will improve your writing. That is the last link that I had on the page in the presentation. So this quick summary, we collected over 50 useful and practical tools and resources that will help you to improve your writing skills. You will find copywriting blogs, dictionaries, references, teaching classes, articles, tools, as well as related articles from other blogs. Okay, and this is from Vitaly Friedman. So if you look through here, look, grammar, punctuation, look at all these links it's showing you. Let me make sure this is, yep. Okay. And better writing skills. If you don't think you can write, you can write. You can definitely write. Look at all this: common mistakes and problems, general writing skills, this whole kind of stuff. So I think that I can. I'm not sure. Can I put this link in there? Let's see. I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can put that link in. Yeah. Okay. You put the link in there. So the link is in the chat right now. And I think there's an ant crawling on my Mac. What the? What the? Stop that. So I'm going to stop that share and go back to my presentation. Window, this one. All right, cool. So that was a Smashing Magazine article, 50 resources for you, right? So if this content has been helpful for you, if this video has been helpful, if this training has been helpful, please give me a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe. And then also, don't forget to download your planner, okay? So let me see. I think, wait, hold on. Can't get to where I need to go. My brain. All right, here we go. I knew I had one more slide. All right, so your homework. This is your homework, and get ready for part 2 next week. So your homework, figure out what you are selling. So whether it's a product, service, whatever, figure out what it is you're selling, and then choose where to build your awareness and attract prospects. Where, meaning, are you using social media? Are you doing videos? You're doing blog articles? What are you going to use? Where are you going to put these things? Where? Which platform? Based on what I was talking about, how are you going to build awareness and attract your prospects? And then I want you to decide how and when you will engage your leads. Meaning, how are you going to set up your email marketing? Do you have an email marketing provider right now? And if you don't, sign up for ActiveCampaign. I've got a brand new, let me see if I can put this link in there. No, you can connect with me. I don't want to put too many links in there for a free trial of ActiveCampaign for 14 days. Or you can just go with the freebie MailChimp, sign that up, just decide how and when you will engage. And that means using the last one, create your own soap opera sequence for your product or service. So using, based on the soap opera sequence that I gave you, the 5 emails, you can just keep it at 5, take the information, you can scroll back in and rewind back and get that information for those emails, and then expand it to be something that you want. What are you talking about? What are you trying to sell? Because it all goes back to the beginning. What are you trying to sell? So if you're trying to sell a cookbook, and then you're like, okay, I want to sell a cookbook, and then where to build awareness and attract prospects, where you got to go to the people who want a cookbook, who are wanting to cook the recipes that you have, and then you're going to do some social media posts for them. You're going to do some blog posts for them. How and when will you engage your leads? You got to get your email marketing together, get your soap opera sequence, and put that thing out there. If you have any questions, or you're like, how do I do this? Feel free to connect with me. You can do that by going to our website, csicorporation.com, and contacting, or you can put drop a comment below, and I will reach out to you. I will help you. I will definitely help you. Okay. So that's all we have for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Remember, download your WOW website planner. So go to csicorporation.com/planner, and remember to join me next week, because next week, let's say we are talking about stages 3 through 5 of this funnel. So that's the rest of the pieces that I was talking about, conversion and analyzing and figuring out, because the thing is, you want to make sure that you got this funnel going, you got people going through it, you're getting clients from it. So let's take this funnel and use it on something else, another product, another service. You basically just have to tweak some of the emails, but the funnel pieces could stay the same. So thank you so much for joining me today. I will see you again next Friday and each Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern. Thanks and bye for now.